Now imagine they are holding the sides there because it's pretty sleepy. So they are being welcomed by the Governor General of Australia, Her Excellency the Honorable Sam, alongside her husband. It's Mr. Beckett there. Then we go to the lineup where they will be meeting other senior figures, including the Governor of New South Wales. It's Margaret Beasley, her husband, to being away along that line. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese waiting there as well, alongside his partner and the Premier of New South Wales, Chris Missy. The king just about to approach him. Remember, there was the controversy when it was announced that found out that none of the premier of the states, the political leaders here, will be attending this reception in Christmas through as Premier of New South Wales, where Sydney will be accompanying the king on a visit when he is here on Tuesday. So he won't be in Canberra the day before, but he will be there on Tuesday. But the others through sitting diary clashes and various other issues as the why won't be there. So meeting the lineup, taking off the hand, and we also have some senior politicians there able, including the deputy secretary from the department of the prime minister and cabinet, Graham Fletcher, and his wife there too. And after this lineup you see Sam Moon, the governor general. Remember, the governor general is acting on the king's behalf there, so she will on his behalf sign off any legislation. She also makes the equivalent of the king's speech when parliament opens. They will then get in their car and make their way for a quick up of tea with Anthony, the Prime Minister here. He is a committed Republican. He had a long held promise he would hold a second referendum on whether Australia wanted to become a republic. That's been kicked into the long grass, all handshakes and smiles. Now I think it's simply not a political priority he had, and lost a referendum last year on a different issues. And I think the appetite for another device, difficult if expensive vote, is going away. So some final conversations getting into the car, and they will have this cup of tea with the Prime Minister before retiring. But this is the royal tour, the most significant royal tour since the King's cancer diagnosis, now officially underway. With a smile and a wave there, the umbrella not going up, and no one enjoys the flight to Australia from the UK. It's a long way to go. The King looking pretty fresh fed. I think he's landing in Sydney, and no one more thing we are waiting for. So that's the airport. We are on Sydney Harbour, where any moment now they are about to light up the most iconic landmark here, the Sydney Opera House. It's going to be lit up with images from previous royal visits. There was a sneak preview the other evening, so waiting for those pictures to be traded on the sales of the Opera House. So not a very nice evening here. Actually, it's still raining, but anyway, there's the Opera House where any moment the pictures will be plastered on the sales. Thank you.